tried avocado ice cream before, and it's really not that bad.
Really? You know what I was thinking about when I saw that? Green tea ice cream it has once. I thought that was going to be a little weird.
It looked like that, didn't it?
It was very good.
But awesome.
Anything all avocado is...
Absolutely. And they're healthy, good fats for you, right?
Yeah. We made guacamole last night, actually. That was my justification for eating like a whole bowl of it.
There you go. There you go.
It's good for you, right?
All right. Well, a weekend of festivals, and what a perfect weekend it was for that. Actually, a little bit warmer than we expected. We're seeing about 10-degree above average temperatures this weekend, which raises a question of, you know, when will it really start to feel like fall? We saw a bit of a tease the past couple weeks, but we are seeing Hurricane Simon making its way up the coast of Baja California, and the question is, what does that mean for us in Kern County? Well, unfortunately, not much. We are still seeing ourselves in a fire weather warning, which means that the rain and the winds that are coming from the hurricane really aren't hitting us as much as we would have liked, and should be passing quite soon. So right now, 92 degrees. We did reach almost 100 degrees today. Imagine that, especially since how gorgeous it was last weekend with such a cool down. So we were over about 10 degrees above average for this time of year. Here's a look at today's highs. Quite warm all around, 97 in Bakersfield. That was about the hottest spot throughout all of Kern County. We are seeing humidity at about 19% right now. Winds out of the northwest at 12 miles per hour, and the sun will set in just a few minutes from now. 79 right now in Tehachapi, 67 in Breckenridge, and then we're seeing 89 along the Grapevine. Quite nice over in Fraser Park, and still triple digits in California City. Really, really wish I had better news to show for you, but taking a look at our Watches of Mornings map, this is what explains it all. We are seeing a fire weather watch here in Kern County, also in Tulare County. It should be over by tonight at around 11 p.m., but we're talking over 57,000 people that's going to affect due to low humidity, high temperatures, and not many winds. Also in Riverside, throughout parts of Oceanside and into Palm Springs, still a heat advisory there, orange, San Bernardino, San Diego, and that should pass tonight as well. And then as we forecast for tomorrow, we're talking gorgeous temperatures all around, still nice and hot, so get out there and enjoy it while you can. 98 in Fresno, 80 in San Francisco. As we make our way down to the Central Coast, we're talking 100 degrees in Solvang. It's going to be a nice beach day, though, down in Ventura, also up in Morro Bay and Pismo. And then finally in Southern California, 102 in Disneyland. Stay hydrated. 105 in Palm Springs, 92 in San Diego, with a nice little marine layer making its way into parts of Santa Monica and LA. For here in the valley, triple digits in Arvin as well as in Taft. Not quite there in Bakersfield, but very similar conditions to what we saw today. 87 in Tehachapi, 83 in Fraser Park, and mid-80s in Kernville. And then finally over in our desert regions, 95 in Ridgecrest, mid-90s to lower 90s all across the board there. Dipping into the 40s though. Stable high pressure means bad air quality, so air quality will remain unhealthy for sensitive groups probably through tomorrow as well, and possibly into Tuesday. When will we catch some relief? I'll let you know in just 1 second, but here's a look at the bus stop forecast for your Monday. 63 to start off the morning, about 8 o'clock when the kids get to the bus stop, and then sunny and a high of 97. So like I said, very similar to what we saw today. Finally, here's a look at your 7-day forecast and telling you when we're going to catch some relief. Well, Wednesday, we're going to drop into the lower 90s, and then Thursday and Friday, 80s, right back into the 90s, though, for the weekend, but certainly not as bad as what we saw this this past weekend. Overnight lows going to drop into the 60s there. Over in our Kern River Valley forecast, we're going to talk lower 90s through Tuesday, a little bit of ground clutter and clouds in the mix, and then mid-80s for the rest of the weekend. Rest of the week, rather, lower 90s for the weekend. And then finally in our mountain forecast over in Tehachapi, always nice there, a good 10 degrees cooler, dropping into the 70s by Thursday, mid-80s for the weekend. Overnight lows in the 50s. So we've been going on a little bit of a roller coaster. We saw great teas last weekend, but fortunately.
You know, when I saw your forecast for Southern California, there's always once a year, it seems like temperatures down there are so hot. It's weird being on the beach. It's like 80 degrees at night. It's the weirdest thing.
I know. It's just insane.
Anaheim, 102.
Right? It's crazy.
Stay cool out there.